Got me a bag, yeah, I need a leg, yeah, we bout to turn up. How the shit in the city, yo, who fucking with it, yeah, we bout to burn up. Wanna show a feature, we sell out the bitches, so please get your funds up. We bout to up 1 year, that's what you call a come up. It's the come up, baby.
Yo, we back.
Yo, pleasure to be here.
Got my boy Bellamy on today.
Yo, ComeUp radio station.
Yes, sir. Season 2, episode 1.
I get to be somebody's episode 1. That's super fire.
Sir.
Hey, I appreciate that. Sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back, man. But like I said, man, I got my boy Bellamy in the building, man.
Dad Group Project.
Yes, sir. And what else he got out there for him?
Bellamy's Random Rants.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then I got the sit down coming.
Yes, sir.
Y'all gonna love the sit down.
Yeah. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna let my boy introduce himself a little bit more, man. Let him tell me where he coming from and what he about and why he doing what he doing today.
Man, listen, he just put me on the spot.
Yes, sir. Hey,
so for y'all that don't know, my name is Bellamy. I'm the host of the Dad Group Project. It's real talk for real folks, as you see what the shirt say. I grew up around the way, you know, Greenville County, Fountain. I went to Hillcrest. My peoples is around the way.
Yeah.
All my kids are like from Lawrence County somehow.
Oh, so they're in the Lawrence County side.
Man, all 7 are like rooted out of Lawrence County. I don't know how I did that. Yeah.
So Greenville County daddy, but Lawrence County kids.
Yeah, man. I feel like Greenville County, Lawrence County, it's all the same.
It's all the same right there.
You know everybody. Yeah.
Especially you know Great Court area and all that. It's all really all
Clinton,
together.
Lawrence, and then once you get past
one person, you know everybody.
Everybody grew up together.
So man, talk to him, man. So I know you got 7 kids, man. You got a podcast. So
I do.
Let's start with how we get to the Dad Group Project. How do we get there? How do we even come there?
I feel like a lot of people don't like to talk about the struggles of being a father.
Yeah.
I feel like we're more demoralized than we are glorified.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, okay.
So I feel like I was in a point in my parenting where I wanted to be the best father I could be.
Yeah.
But mentally I was unable to act on that.
Yeah.
So I got through it. I made it through. You know, God be the glory.
Yeah.
And it just dawned on me like there's got to be somebody else just like me that needs to hear what I had to hear to get through my struggle. Because being a father is not easy, and I don't know why everybody trying to play that. Like,
nah, it ain't.
It's really hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
sometimes I'm like we trying, but we trying our best. You know, it's a lot. It's psychological and physical.
So that's what really kind of pushed me to do the Dad Group Project was because it was a dad on a project to just promote more positivity, not only for the culture, but for black men and for all fathers in general.
Yeah.
That's really how I came up with it. And then my kids, like, that's my inspiration.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to the 7. I'm not gonna drop the names. 7-0 to 7R.
Yeah. Lucky number right up.
Man, it's amazing. Like, that's a whole journey in itself, bro. Like,
so with having 7 kids, man, and then doing the Dad Group Project, what's the take on it, man? Is it a lot that comes with it as far as like different? I know you got 7, so it's different personalities. Like you get to see it all full spectrum. So how is it when you raising 7 kids?
It's like Pokemon. It's like Pokemon. It's like you gotta catch them all. I feel like I got 7 different Pokemon, and they all have their own different attributes. You know what I'm saying? Like my little girl, she wants to be an artist.
Yeah.
Her name's K Bella. Shout out to K Bella with the Dad Group Project theme song coming.
Yeah.
She do my theme song. Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got a son named Kai. He wants to be a YouTuber like his daddy. I feel like all my children have something, and my job is to free myself from this 9 to 5 and focus everything on them.
Yeah.
That's how I want to spend the rest of my days, you know?
Having them, man, you pour into them, and they're going to pour right back into you.
They're going to pour back, but at the same time, it's like we're breaking a curse.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like we're the first generation that's teaching our kids, you ain't got to hit a time clock.
Yeah.
You can do something else. There's another way to be successful.
Yeah, and I guess that's the positive side of being like social media and stuff. Like, it's a lot of negativity around it, but I feel like a lot of it's helped engage us to what we see more. And we kind of like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Nah.
Even just from past experiences, and going through it in real life. But social media, I feel like kind of help. You kind of can see a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that ain't real out there, but a lot of stuff you kind of know, like, nah, bro, like I don't want to do that.
I feel like there's positives and negatives of social media.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is considered social media to me because we're being social on a media platform.
Yeah. So without it, we wouldn't have podcasts like that.
There's positives. I feel like what we do.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, man, shout out to ComeUp radio station, man. I love these guys. Everything they post, I watch. I think you guys do like a.
Hey man, we try our best, man. But
Yo,
it's like I said,
y'all gotta give credit when it's due.
Yeah, but it's people like you, man, that come on, have your own podcast, where it's like we we get to see the full spectrum of somebody else, man. So shout out to you too, dog.
Man,
like I said, the Dad Group Project, that's a different take on podcast because you actually focusing on kids and focusing on
it's a conversation.
Dad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a conversation that must be had, you know.
And your co-host, shout out to your co-host too, man.
Yo.
Hey, shout them out, man. Shout them out.
Shout out to Kayla May and Rah Barber, man. I feel like my co-hosts are the talent.
Yeah.
I'm just the mouth.
Yeah.
I just promote and I come out here and, you know, smile and stuff. But my co-hosts, shout out to Juice, shout out to BT, man.
Yeah.
Like, my whole core team is like amazing.
Yeah, man.
Super amazing.
Yeah, man. When I came up there and kicked it with y'all, man, it was all welcome love, man. That's why I say, man, y'all actually got something going on. I got to come on and see y'all too. Got to come on and see what y'all had going on, and y'all do got a lot going on.
It's the energy. Yeah. I feel like we're just in a weird space right now where we haven't quite found our triangle offense. Like how we really about to just hit it over the head with what we do.
Yeah.
I feel like we're so close though. I feel
man,
like
look,
we're so close to finding that.
Y'all got in the bag, man. Y'all got the chemistry there. Y'all just got to keep pushing.
Yeah, it's all about evolution.
Yeah.
And growing forward.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Keep pushing, bro.
I mean, bro, I feel like, bro, I'm so glad to be here. Like, you know, it's exciting for me. It's like the first time I get to be on somebody else's platform. I'm even noteworthy. Yeah, I'm noteworthy to be on somebody's platform.
But it's a pleasure having you on the show today, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I know you say you got Bellamy Random Thoughts, man, or what's it?
Bellamy's Random Rants.
Okay, yeah. So let's talk about that, man.
What's the difference?
What's the difference between the Dad Group and that? Like, let's get.
So like 8 years ago when Snapchat first got popping, remember when Snapchat first came out?
Man, be real, bro. You know they've been out that long.
Man, when it first came out, I used to love it because you could make it was before TikTok.
Yeah.
So I would just get on there and just like randomly rant about how I was feeling about whatever. And during this time period, I was going through the whole, the child support conversation. And then, and everything else around it was going crazy. Yeah. So it was like, I would get on there and just rant, and it made sense because it was Burr, because my name's Bellamy, Random Rants. Burr, like and I just did that.
Yeah. Okay.
So then I stopped doing it. And then I bumped into it again on just conversation. I did the interview with Arson. Shout out to my Pressure Gang.
Shout out to
Arson. What's happening?
Yeah, he done been on both platforms, so shout out to him.
See what I'm saying? Yo,
he out to
keep
do
pushing,
the same
bro.
moving, so I see him.
And it's like, from that, I knew I wanted to do the Dad Group Project.
Yeah.
And I feel like Bellamy's Random Rants kind of gave me the practice to feel comfortable to be on camera. Because people think it's easy to just get on camera and get to talking. Like, pressure in real life.
It's some pressure. You don't want to say the wrong word. You don't want to
stumble. What if you got a booger in your nose? You
gonna sneeze or something, it's not on it.
Your lips all ashy. People have to look at you.
Look at you, man. So, you know, but shout out to the guy that's behind the camera editing, man. He's a great editor, so everything you don't see on here.
Yeah, I hope he's good, because I feel like my eye got to twitch it twice.
Yeah, so shout out to my boy Quincy, man, Robinson Marketing Agency. Hit him up, you know what I mean? But yeah, my boy.
Hey, listen. Hey, get your number. Nah, man. It's weird. Like, I love to see how the different platforms do it differently.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a hater.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's like enough room at the table for everybody to be successful. So it's like, why not share yours and his and theirs and those? But I feel like I love to see everybody else's take on how to expressively get thoughts out. I love that.
Yeah, and everybody has a way of doing it, man. Everybody's different, man. But like you said, being able to just be in the room and learn, because like I said, sitting there with y'all, I was like, man, okay. Now I see how they coordinate with different people, because I don't have co-hosts. So being able to come in and see you have co-hosts, and it's kind of like, okay, y'all all just engaging, it's kind of like, that's deep, that's different. You know what I mean? Man,
it was like a fluke, man. I feel like I can't tell this story enough. Like, me and Kayla grew up together. Yeah. So we went to like middle school together, high school together. That's been my sis.
Yeah.
Rah, we just have an interesting friendship because how we met, it just kind of developed into a brothership. Like, that's my dog, you know? And I called Kayla first. No, I called Rah first.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to do a podcast. And granted, I done pitched this like 2 or 3 times to like different groups of people.
Yeah.
And nobody really like wanted to do it because it sounded kind of nerdy, like the Dad Group Project. It didn't sound like nothing like real provocative.
There's a lot to go with it too, you know. They might have looked at it like that, but just getting the energy to go up and just sit down and talk. You know what I'm saying? Some people would get discouraged and they'll procrastinate about even doing something like that.
I was on it. I kept like fumbling with it. I reached out to Rah. He was like, yo, I got a place. I got a studio. Don't worry. What day we doing? I was like, March 29th, because I wanted to do it. I wanted to drop the first episode on my son's birthday, because he was what made me a dad. His birthday. Boom. I called Kayla immediately, and Kayla, I feel like Kayla has like a glowing personality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like both individuals bring so much to the table that like it covers up how flawed my situation is. Like it's their energy I love, and then you got Juice behind the camera and BT. It's like just that whole interaction, and nobody knew each other before March 29th.
But y'all came together. I thought y'all all knew each other for the longest. Everybody in there kicking
so
it. Everybody got their own thing.
My engineer producers, they knew Rah-Rah.
Yeah.
And I knew Kayla, and I knew Rah-Rah. And that was it. The first time we ever shot the pilot on March 29th, when that first came out, that was the first time we all was in a room together.
Yeah.
That was the first time ever.
Damn. Cause that was about a month. Yeah. So that's crazy. Y'all only had been on each other about a month.
We never practiced nothing. We literally went in there and was like, yo, welcome to the Dad Group Project, and it was on, and it was over with after that. So it was like, it's crazy.
Crazy.
The energy, I love them guys, man.
Hey, shout out to all of them, man.
I love them. I'm about to go shoot episode 6, the Dad Group Project. It's coming out next Wednesday, so yeah.
Be on the lookout.
Please, I love that. I need the support, man. Like I said, I love what you guys do in the community. That's our next step. Like, I feel like we need to get into
gonna get
conversation.
You gonna get there. So, bro, going back to the Dad Group Project.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? Just going deep into it with the kids and stuff, man. What are things that you see as black fathers that we can get better at?
I don't like that take. I'm sorry. I don't like that take. I feel like until we start getting credit for what we do, I don't want to talk about improvement. Improve for what? Ooh, don't get me started, boy.
Let's go into it. So what? So
okay.
I'm gonna poke you now. So
please.
I'm gonna poke the bill.
Okay, please.
So what we need improvement on?
Nothing. I'm not gonna talk about improvement because when are we gonna start getting credit for what we do? This is crazy. I'm glad I'm here. Mother's Day, you don't see no negative post about anything. You don't see nobody's baby father speaking crazy, they family speaking crazy. It's love for mothers. Now granted, I salute women everywhere of all nationality and color for doing what you're doing in those 9 months, because God knows I am unable. I ain't got that kind of will in me to do what women do.
Yeah. Shout out to the women though.
So boom, they get their credit. I respect that. But I feel like as a father, especially, I'm gonna say it here, a black father, the scrutiny is unreal. Like next week, it's gonna be a dozen dumb posts about Father's Day.
Yeah.
Why though? Respect us. There's guys out here trying. Well, Nick Cannon gets credit. Okay. What about the guys on the ground?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not being funny. I got 7 kids. I'm trying to be as locked in as physically possible. Like.
But looking at you though, you post about your kids. You in their life.
But I feel like there's people like me that don't post.
They don't post. Okay, I get you.
Give these guys they do. So I'm gonna give it to them while I'm here, man. Shout out to the fathers.
Shout out to all of them.
No matter what color you are, man. Shout out to the fathers. That's really a hard job. Like to the dudes that wear that guard, I respect it. That's what really started me wanting to do the Dad Group. Like I don't know. I'm just passionate about it. I'm so passionate about it.
And I guess what having, like you said, having 7 kids is kind of like you get to really see, like, and you got to be there. So it's different from when you just like you got 7. So it's like you really get to see how it is with having kids and then having how many girls you got?
3.
3, and then you got 4 boys.
Yeah.
So you got to split basically.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it was like boy girl. Boy, girl. It was like, it's weird, bro. It's like,
back and forth.
But everybody's protected. Like, everybody has a big brother and a little brother behind them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then my baby, my number 7, she got like a gang of brothers.
Oh, yeah,
so it's like,
She got soldiers in front of her.
Yeah, you see that last name, Bellamy. Don't try that. No, just playing, but I love it. I feel like, man, I fell in love with being a father, like, over and over again. Like,
so do you feel that you do get the appreciation yourself? Like, how do you feel? Like, how do you?
What do you mean? Do you mean from like the community and the culture, or from my household and
where I household, or from the women in your life?
For sure. I feel like I get enough. So my situation is a split household. I don't mind talking about it. It's some here, some here.
Yeah. But all together is all.
It's family. You know what I'm saying?
It's family from every angle.
So I feel like I get the respect on both ends, but I feel like one side is, it's by natural consideration. You know what I'm saying? Like, my family goes super hard. I feel like my kid's mother, she gives me the respect, and I respect her for that. So
with you being able to like get that respect from your kids' mothers, what do you think as far as when women, like, they can learn from this, like, if they got a guy, let's say you don't get the respect, right? Mm-hmm. What are ways that you see from your personal experience that you feel like, hey man, as women, this might be the way y'all need to do, or how y'all need to, like what?
There's no book for that.
Ain't no book for that.
There's no book for that because you can't put into context different people's personalities.
Yeah.
Because think about it, if we was people just had kids with one person, it probably would slow down a lot of the friction that come with that territory.
Yeah.
But like when you start having multiple households, I feel like that changes the whole spectrum. And I feel like some people navigate those waters better than others. I feel like for me, I just wanted to find peace in my situation. As long as I had peace, my kids was happy.
It's good.
It's good. I'm not asking for nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nothing else. As long as it's peace and my kids are happy, that's the only thing that matters.
So let me ask, how do you balance out the time with kids? Like how does it come about where it's like you got the girls over here and you got the fellas over here? It's like, all right, y'all, like how do you just being on the real spectrum? Like,
let's bump into a Thursday night. Boom, here they come. Here we go. Thursday night's like a movie and bath night. We gonna do the baths. We're gonna make sure everybody's super clean. Watch a movie, go to bed. Friday night we gonna play outside, and I feel like my little boys and my little girls are outside kids, so it's like I really don't have to split up how I play with them because my little girl will go play football, and my little boy will come over here and draw and paint. He'll do different, like he likes to do flips and stuff. Yeah. So it's like it's a perfect balance. They love to be around each other.
And you let them, and you just basically like, yeah, I love it. Y'all like it. I love it.
And then it's like I don't sleep. Like I think my phone says I do like 4.5 hours a day. That's all the sleep I get, like in real life. 4.5.
As far as they get to sleep, man. Sleep in, man.
No, I can't.
Get some rest, man. You gotta have that energy. You gotta think you got 7 troops, bro.
Man, I feel like
you gotta have that energy. You gotta be able to.
I feel like God gave them to me for a purpose. I feel like my story is so like crazy, and to be able to tell it, and then to be able to still have a family that supports the fact that I have 7 children, it's like it's a story to tell. So it's like I feel like I don't want to miss anything. Yeah. I don't want to sleep because I'm scared I might miss you speaking Spanish for the first time, or miss you doing it, whatever for the first time. So it's like I don't want to sleep. I just like want to, like I said, the rest of my life I'm devoting it to my kids. That's why the 7's on everything I do, because it's about the 7. Without the 7, it's nothing.
It's nothing, man. And this. Okay, so I ain't even gonna say how long you been a father yourself, like.
So my oldest son is 10.
10 years you been going at it.
Yeah. I feel like I ain't missed a year. Seemed like 7 years. Nah, I missed it. It's like every 18 months.
But before you know it, it'd be like I was thinking, my daughter 9, man. I was like, dang, 9 more years, she be 18. So it's like before you know it, they grown anyway. So it's like you really only got a small window before it's like
you don't have enough time.
Nah,
you don't have enough time. There's never enough time to prep these kids, especially for the world we looking at. You don't have enough time. All you can do is really just stay prayed up. That's my honest opinion about like being a father or a parent. I pray.
Got to.
There's so many of them. Even if you got one kid, it's like you can't go to the grocery store, you can't go to school, you can't go nowhere without somebody trying to shoot at you. Something to you. So.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You gotta, and that's another topic. Well, you got to stay protected out here, cause it's crazy out here.
Man, every day, it's scary.
It's scary, man. RP to the kids, man, that was killed in the shooting in Texas, though. That's
Jesus. I remember seeing that. I was like, what?
How can you process that as a parent, man? Like.
And then the mother, you see the mother they arrested for trying.
Like
what? Yeah. And then you wonder why we have a problem with the police.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why we look at the police funny. Yeah. Well, okay, there it is.
Yeah, not all of them like that, but it's like, the ones that's like, bro, how can y'all not go in there protecting kids like that?
Where was the resource officers? I was just talking about that. Like, where was the resource officers?
Man, I know they was it one outside or something? Like, I don't know. They basically
Didn't they try to save their kids first? And
there's so many conflicting stories. You don't know what's what.
And then the sheriff didn't make it no better. He confessed to doing everything wrong at the same time.
And then just cut off all communication basically. Like, bruh, man.
That's scary though. But we had a shooting here though. In Greenville County. That happened in Greenville County. That just happened. Like, who would have ever thought that Greenville County would experience something like that? It's been so far away. It's been in New York. It's been in California. It's been in Georgia. It's been.
Yeah, because it ain't been none, like you say, it ain't been none close to here. But it hit home.
That happened.
It can happen. Even bigger. So it's like, it just, like, I don't know, man. What's your thoughts on let's get into that since we talking about it now. Like, what's your thoughts on the gun control as far as like what what you think needs to change?
I feel like I'm gonna lose a lot of fans by this next statement. So for me, I feel like a mental evaluation needs to be had for anything that can spit out more than one bullet at a time. Like your semi-automatic or an automatic weapon, I feel like you need to have a mental evaluation. Something needs to come with that. Because we was talking about this on my show, it's like bullies grow up to be grown bullies, and those bullies slip through the cracks. Those bullies get grown enough to buy those big guns, and then now we're wondering why we at where we at.
Yeah,
it's like,
you're right too. I never
you know what I'm saying?
You really touched on something I never thought about.
I just don't understand like why that makes sense. Like why is it so easy to procure something of such deadly force for anybody?
Yeah, it shouldn't be that easy to get. It shouldn't be that easy to get.
It's not that easy to get a refund. You know what I'm saying? You can get a refund. It's 5 to 10 business days. But you can get a semi-automatic weapon tomorrow and go mass do whatever.
And just go.
I feel like the right to bear arms is always going to be necessary. And that's for the people by the people.
Yeah.
So
but
I don't have
the people
a problem
that's really
with that.
out there that's doing the right thing are the ones that's hurting from it though. I mean, that's the sad part
it's
about it.
that small minority.
Yeah, it's the small minority of people that's not really, that's actually got their guns for hunting or got their guns for just
recreation. Yeah.
But you got them, that's the ones that's getting hurt by it, while the ones that just don't care, they just going out and doing whatever with it.
I feel like it's a hidden agenda.
Yeah.
And I feel like the news is real like sketchy about how they put it to us.
You gotta tread lightly, man. You just gotta know, you gotta feel what's real, man. Get outside and
you gotta be feet on the ground.
Feet on the ground and get out here and feel what's real, man. Because if you just sitting behind looking at the screen all day,
it's not going.
You're
never gonna get it. You're never gonna get it. Ever.
So Bellamy, going back to the 7, man.
Right. Shout out to the 7.
So shout out to the 7. So just being a father of 7.
Right.
How do you mentally, just besides the kids, how do you deal with just kids, or if you just going having a bad day, like how do you mentally get through that day, man, with so much pressure? Having 2 kids is a lot of pressure on you when you gotta feel, when you gotta make sure this done, that done. Like how do you get through the bad days mentally when you got a lot on your plate, man?
First of all, I pray, and it's crazy because like it's a conflicted prayer. So I feel like I'm like kind of weird about how I express myself, but I feel like prayer is first off. It's always prayer, and then I talk to my kids. Like me and my kids have some really good conversations because like the way they look at the world is so unbiased. So if you ask them a question like how you feel about this, that answer is completely the truth because they don't know how to tell that lie yet. They don't know how to. So there's no cap in it. So you're like, oh, okay. Like my kids critique my show. We literally will put the show on and we'll sit down. Daddy, you shouldn't have said that. Daddy, pick your head up. You're like, we really, and that's how I get through those bad days. I feel like my children, that's all I have left, bro. Like really, like if I was to die today, like my kids is it. So I'll just make sure I keep my balance completely into them. And I feel like as long as I'm devoted and into that, the bad days ain't that bad.
Okay.
The bad days ain't that bad.
That's different. You seen it through them.
You gotta find something to be devoted to. You have to find something that it wants to empower you to be more. And I feel like I was blessed enough to be a part of life that many times. Who am I not to give them everything? You know what I'm saying? Like they deserve that. They didn't ask for that. I was part of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I give them as much as I can, like as much as I can. At all times, man.
Hey, and that's a great answer, man, because that's true though. Like you able to live your life, like even bad days, you just know, okay, whatever it is, I'm living through them.
Yeah, I got them.
It's on them. You know what I mean? You got them, but you know what I mean. That's who give you the energy to do what you do.
My family is like I have a super dope background, like all together. Like even my TBS studio family, the Dad Group Project, my house family, my everything. It's like I have a support system that's so strong. Like it really helps. Like I'm not really out here trying to like act like I'm just out here by myself with these 7 kids. Absolutely not, bro. I got a super duper support system behind this.
You gotta have that, bro. Like and that's part of the reason why, you know what I mean. I can see you growing, man. You happy, like
man. I love life. I love life and I love the experience. And I feel like just quick shit. It costs $2.4 million to raise a kid from 0 to 18. That's not counting birthdays. It's $2.4 million from 0 to 18 to raise kids. That's how much you spend over a course of 18 years, they say, right?
That's on one?
That's on one. That's counting insurance, co-pays, all that calculated, right? I have 7. Man, something gotta work. You know what I'm saying? Like this has to work, bro. Like, what am I gonna do? I can't be a doctor. I'm scared of blood. So I was like, bro, podcasting has to be the way. Like, please let me in. You know what I'm saying?
Let you in, man. I didn't even know that though. 2.4 million.
It's a crazy number. Like I had it calculated, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna sell dope. I'm not gonna sell dope. That's out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell words. Like, they can't lock me up for that. I can't get a RICO for that. They can't RICO you for that. I'm just talking.
Well, you got 20 plus.
I'm just telling my truth. It's just my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
but man, that's the thing too, man. Podcasting is becoming that though. You know what I mean?
I love it.
It's a new wave now.
I love it.
Went from doggone having, radio stations to, I mean, you having like certain shows. Now you got podcasts, man. It's the new wave now.
I can't tell you what to say on here. Nobody can tell you that. I feel like that's what separates us from radio.
Yeah, it ain't control.
I can't be micromanaged.
Yeah.
If I want to get on there and say whatever I want to say about whatever, all thing you can do is try to cancel me. And I need that kind of support. I need to do an episode we get canceled. Caleb, rah, hey. You talk about that. You talk about a cancel episode.
Yeah, you might put cancel on the
I just
they
feel
might feed into it.
I need some buzz, so whatever y'all want to do, let's go. Nah, I feel like podcasting is dope, man. This is like my relief. I love my shoe days.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a celebrity coming up here today.
Hey.
I feel like a celebrity, bro. I was like, yo, I'm pulling up to somebody else's joint. I'm a guest. Ooh, I feel that.
I was glad to have you on, and I'm like, when you hit me, I'm like, yeah, bro, let's get it, because it's something big right here.
It's collaborations, everything.
Yeah, we're in the same field on it, so it's like it makes.
And I respect what you do,
man. But hey,
I respect you as a creator. You feel me? So I respect y'all what y'all do. So it's like it's even better.
Man, like what y'all got going, like I said, the Dad Group project, what y'all got going on.
Shout out
to him again.
Bellamys, rah, Juice, BT.
Hey, y'all on? You said episode number 6.
So we shoot episode number 6 today, and then it comes out Wednesday.
Okay. So y'all celebrated last night. You said you was.
I had oh my God! I was just playing. Nah, I had a few drinks with your friends. You know, it was a good time.
Hey, turn up last night.
I would have turned up, man.
You got to sometime now. You gotta have a little something like that.
I only get these moments with no kids so often, so I try to incorporate a complete day.
Yeah.
In them little 12 hours.
Yeah.
I try to get it all done. I sleep, nap, eat, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, good. After that, back to doggone dad mode.
Father's Day's next week. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Hey, I appreciate you for what you're doing as a father, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you, because I know you're going to wake up to a lot of letters, a lot of you going to wake up.
Man, I love it. That's the one. I feel like that's like a federal holiday for me.
Yeah.
Like Father's Day. Like I know when I wake up on Father's Day, it's going to be like real love.
Yeah,
like,
real genuine love. And then you got 7 on, so it's just like, it never ended the whole day.
Me and my mother, shout out to Kathy Bellamy. She's turning 50 on Thursday.
Yeah.
We're going skydiving next Thursday. Me and my mom.
First
time. That's like part of my Father's Day gift. So I'm going skydiving. Look out for that on episode 7. My GoPro jumping out of the airplane. But yeah.
So y'all doing it?
I think Greenville, Tennessee.
Ooh,
so we're gonna drive. Well, I'm originally from Tennessee. My family's from Tennessee. So
let me add that. How's it with Tennessee? You miss it?
Nah, I grew, man. South Carolina raised me. I ain't got a problem saying that.
Yeah.
South Carolina raised me. I feel like Tennessee kind of just, it's my roots. Like my name, like my family all comes from the same spot. Like you can trace us back to like here, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, the South Carolina raised me. Like my children is from here. I went to school here. You know, I got my first black eye. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was here. So it's like, this is home for me. So yeah, it's nothing different. I feel like it's just, this is home. Yeah. I ain't got a cap about it yet.
Nah, you ain't got a cap about it, man. You said, are you from Greenville?
Nah, I was born in Bristol. I was born in Elizabeth, Tennessee, excuse me.
Is that near what, Nashville?
No, so okay. Nashville is mid Tennessee. Memphis is West Tennessee. And then Bristol, Kingsport, Johnson City, that's like East Tennessee.
Okay, that's right over the border.
Yeah, it's like right over when you come out of Asheville, you on 40 or 20.
Okay, yeah. You said
it's 3 hours away. Now, Greenville, Tennessee, I don't know where it's at. Shout out to my mama for convincing me to jump out this airplane. Like, I'm just blown away by this.
Hey, man, you got some milestone. I ain't never thought about jumping out no plane.
My mama did, and then she was like kind of upset that she had to be attached to somebody. I felt like she wanted to do it by herself, like just fresh out the plane. Bye, Marcus.
My boy, they could be they're free falling.
I think it's like 15,000 feet.
It's a cap.
It's a minute and a half free fall. Like it's like a 45-second free fall. It's like a 40-second parachute, and it's something else. But
yeah.
I'm excited though, because I feel like I got a story to tell.
I'll probably be on the head like, well, I'm good, man. I don't see the ground now. Well, I don't know.
I can't let my mama one up me. We have this like unspoken conversation where like, you not gonna one up me.
That's y'all competitive.
Always. Like, my mama's like my guy. Like, I joust with her. Like, no, mama.
Y'all been on take out the shoes ready for a foot race outside.
When does this come out? When you put this out? Will it be after Thursday?
Tuesday.
I'm not gonna tell my mama about it till Friday, because I'm gonna jump out the plane first and she ain't gonna know. I'm gonna just go first. There you go, mama. One up me. Yeah, do it again.
She gonna see it at the end, like, oh, he's talking, okay.
Boy, he was popping that cold cash. Nah, shout out to my mama.
Man, this is episode 7 to talk more cash about
Like
it.
this, like, man. Shout out to my mama.
Might have to have her on episode number 7.
I just feel like it's gonna be a story to tell after this.
Yeah.
It's her 50th birthday. Who was like, yeah, I'm turning 50. I'm gonna jump out of the airplane. Alright, shout out to Kathy.
I want to see the video, man. You mentioned you sent it to me.
For sure. I'm just trying to get back.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. Let me get back.
Yeah. Get back for her. Then yeah, we good now.
For sure.
You up on one.
Yeah, gotcha.
Man, but listen though, man. Before we end this episode today, I always ask everybody, come on here, man. Let's give a minute of motivation to the people. Whatever it is that's on your mind, man, that you feel.
It's like a freestyle.
It's a freestyle, man.
It's like a creative freestyle.
Just say, hey, man. You know,
whatever's on my mental.
Whatever. I don't care about whatever it is about raising chickens, but just talk about it, motivate them.
You ready?
Let's get it.
Don't stop. Keep pushing. Life is too short to be controlled or monopolized by people who don't know you or want anything better for you. Overlook those people. Grow, prosper. Why stop right here? It's always more. Be more hungry for your own success. Strive to be better. Keep your family close and God first. And that's where it's at. That's my motivation. I hope that's the one.
Like, you heard him. You heard him.
Creative thought. There it is.
Creative thought.
There
man.
it is.
And what can you people find you at on social media, man? Give me every platform.
I'm Marcus Bellamy on Facebook. I'm Father7 on Instagram. I'm 7 on Daddy on Twitter. The Dad Group Project, just type in hashtag TDGP or hashtag The Dad Group Project and we will pop up. Please subscribe, man. It's real conversation for real folks. Shout out to Kayla, Rara, Juice, BT. Oh yeah, shout out to the 7 and the missus, for sure.
Yes, sir, man. You know where you can find me. Keep it real on the come up.
Thank you for having me. Hey, this is fire. Shout out to my man behind the scenes, yo. I appreciate you.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Quincy. Like I
Quincy.
said, you need him, holler at him. You doing all the bookings and everything, get with him.
Yo, this
again, man.
I gotta have you on the show. Now you gotta come to the show. You gotta come to the show.
I will be on the Dad Group Project.
There it is.
You know
Yo, Come Up radio station comes to the Dad Group Project.
Bringing the whole Come Up team. We gonna be
Let's
up there.
go. We got space. Man, have a shot. I got shot glasses, bro.
We got it all.
Yeah,
so,
man.
We will be on there, man. So catch us soon.
Hey, man.
Catch us soon, man.
Be well, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Peace, man. Y'all take it easy.
Selma.